This is the passenger side AC vent, and as you can see, it is thrashed. Yep, oh geez, there it goes. Oh, and I'm breaking it. So it was already broken. The hardest part here is over, and our new vent is in its home. Now the car looks so clean inside. We got a new vent over there and a new vent over here. They look exactly like the originals. Welcome back to Rolling Stomps and welcome to the shop. My name is CJ and today we're going to be replacing the side AC vents on my 2004 Mercedes-Benz G500. Now I actually got aftermarket side AC vents and I got both of them for about $100 because I got them from China. Yeah, I bought these from AliExpress. I don't know how well these are going to fit, but this is the box they came in, and they came in really well packaged underneath these foam pieces, and these are actually pretty darn good looking. So I'm hoping these will pop right in there nicely, and if they do, then we will have saved ourselves several $100s in parts and a lot more money in labor. This is the passenger side AC vent, and as you can see, it is thrashed. It's missing a piece here, and I don't think it's, oh geez, there it goes. So those clips are broken, and yeah, this has seen better days. I need to actually get to these screws here, which means I'm gonna have to take out this glove box and the side piece, and we're gonna have to do some car yoga to get to this. I went to get my tools out, and that happened. I broke this glass bottle immediately upon opening this door here, and I haven't even touched a tool. Hopefully that's not how this job goes. Oh wow, those are up there. There's one. Boy, that's a little tricky. Can't really see him unless you have a mirror. Yeah, she's coming free. Boy, that's gonna be tough to get back in there. Oh, I see where that goes. Okay, there's the old broken one. Very good, and now I can really easily see these, and I can pull that out without dropping it and losing it, so that's good. That is where we're working here. You can see that screw right there, and that one to the right. All right. Oh no. What did I just do? Well, I bought a new magnet tool. I guess this is my chance to learn how to use it. All right, now we gotta get this one out here. Find the hole. Monetize me, YouTube. I was talking into the screwdriver. Okay, there's the old piece. Take the screw out without losing it. Great. Okay, and there's our duct. And somehow we need to get to these screws here. Oh boy, okay, check this out. That screw and that screw need to come out. So somehow I'm gonna have to fit a screwdriver in this small space that I can barely fit my finger and twist those out. Okay, good luck. Okay, I have rigged up this ridiculous contraption here. This is a flexible extension with all this stuff because some of my tools are broken, and well, Harbor Freight had this and only this. So we're gonna use this. Let's see if I can get this thing up there. Oh yeah, actually, this might work okay. I can just feed it up here to the right place, preferably. Yup. Oh, wow, okay. Check this out, I freaking got it. Look at that. I got it, and you can see it turning in there. So actually, this was a great tool for this. Here we go. Let's see. Oh yes, look at that. And on top, I'm just taking these old pieces off. Now I'm just gonna leave that in there because we don't want it to come out. And can I get this one without breaking anything? Looks like it, hell yeah. Oh, Harbor Freight, you guys did good. This is what I wanted. This is what I like. And I can just take this top one right off. Heck yeah. So on yours, you'll just pull from the top And you just want to leave these 2 screws in here, because otherwise they'll be very difficult to get back. Mostly cleaned up there, and even though you don't see this, I just like to clean the dust out of here because it just always feels a little bit better. Here we go. Let's see if these aftermarket AliExpress vent covers fit. Crossing my fingers on this one. Here is the old one. You can see it's the original factory one. It says Hoeko Germ. Don't know what that means. Here's the new one. So this is side view, and I mean, really, they look really close to the same, if not pretty much spot on. Here's the bottom. It looks like the mounting points are in the right place, and they look like the same types of mounts. And it looks like the mechanisms inside are similar. Actually, these feel like the similar material. It's kind of a flexible rubber here. And boy, yeah, they're very similar. Very similar. So this is looking good so far. And there's the front. Now you can see the old one is a little bit shinier on the tab here than the new one. So that is a little bit of a difference. It looks like it's going to fit, so let's try and get it on there. These go on here like this. All right, we got this pick. And now I'm hoping I can just put this on like this. There we go. Come on, guy. Come on, guy. Yes. That's mostly what you like to see. That's weird. This doesn't look like it goes on the same exact way the other one did. The other one was sort of slanted, but that's the hole right there. So we'll go with that. It really just needs to hold it in place. Doesn't need to be perfect. And now pop it on there like that and pull the pin out and slide it the rest of the way on. Yay, okay. We have ourselves new screw clips in the aftermarket deal. All right, now that we've got our new screw clips in place, we can put this back on here. And we'll have to get it sealed properly with this PVC conduit again. This glove box needs to come out, so that's what we're gonna do right now. We just need to take these 4 screws out here and we'll be out. Ah, yes, now I can see these much easier. Okay, that one will be easy to get to now. So let's do the tough one. And we may just get this on here, folks. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about this. Okay, so just lower that out of the way. Put that on there like that. And get this aligned with this hole here. Oh, I think I got it. Now I need to find some way to hold that and hold that and hold that all at the same time. Chin? Let's see if this works. If this works, I'll be amazed. Oh my gosh, it worked. No way. Yes, that one is on. Oh, 1 out of 4, guys. Make sure it's nice and tight. Oh, yes. That's what you like. Okay. Now we need to do this one here. There it is. Okay, as you can see, I've got my screwdriver up there and I'm able to twist this. So, let's see if we can get this on here. I need to put the camera down for this. And just like that, the new one is installed. Actually, I have to go in here and connect this air vent here. So let's do that real quick. This with the foam needs to go inside this piece here. So let's see if we can make that happen. That's on there now. These are connected and the foam is sealing the gap between them, and this is ready to go. So that means we've only got 2 more screws to do down here, and this thing will be fully done. No. Gosh darn it. Oh, what a clumsy oaf. Oh, we got it. We freaking got it. Well, after much finagling and using this thing again, I was finally able to reach in there with this and get this screw on. So, one more screw here and this thing will be fully installed. Shooey! This was, per usual, more difficult than I thought, but not impossible like I thought halfway through the job. So I used this handy dandy mix of a neodymium magnet and a screwdriver to get it started. And then once it was started, I switched over to the other thing. Very carefully get this thing started. Got it in the hole. So now we just need to get it threaded. And I lost it. But because I have that magnet, I didn't lose it completely. So let's try this again. Okay, now, since I feel it started, I can take the magnet off and we can use the flexible screwdriver. This is a real puzzle to get this thing in here. Gotta go from here, twist it around, and connect. I can crank it down. And, no. Yes, I feel it going in. And she's in. Yes, and it looks like stock. Yes, guys, we did it. Look at this. Oh, heck yeah. This was tough, but it was so worth it. This is so much better than the old broken one. Look at that. Everything works. Oh, I'm so stoked on this. I just finished installing this panel in the glove box, and everything here looks as good as stock. So stoked. Now, let's move on to that one over there. All right, to get this side out, which as you can see, this one is cracked, so it's still worth replacing. We need to take this plastic trim piece off. So let's do that. And it should just pop off, in theory. Let's see if we can get this off without breaking it. Yay. That's the sound of it unclipping. This always feels so sketchy. There we go. All right. And all the clips came with it too. How great is that? That's step one over here. Step two is to take these screws out and the 3 down here so that this whole piece comes off. And we're just going to zip these off. There's one. Oh, that's 2. And let's get these ones down here. I've just loosened up that screw and that one, and now I need to remove this trailer adjuster. Yours might not have that because that's aftermarket. And now I can access that at a slight angle, but that works. That screw is really in there, guys. Okay, come on. You can come out now. Wow, look how long that screw is. Holy moly. Okay, now this whole piece should come off. Hey, look at that. Bada bing, bada boom. Very good. Okay. Now, this is interesting. This has this foam piece here, and I did not expect that. So, we'll have to take that out too. First try, look at that. So this is the T20 Torx. Here on this side, and we got that. I don't know if they're all like this, but my G-Wagon has this foam piece here, and it looks like it needs to come out. So I'm going to pull off these bolts here, and it looks like there's one on the other side down there as well. come off like that. Okay, there's that side there. Some weird looking contraptions. And that now comes at least somewhat out. There we go. Okay. And we got that foam piece out now. Now we can access the bolt that holds this panel on, and this panel will need to come off. All right, so I'm using a mirror, and it's showing the back of this light panel here. And you can see right there, there is a little bolt. That apparently is an 8mm bolt, so I'm gonna get a ratchet and we'll unbolt that. Now, I'm gonna stick this back there and use my mirror here to try and guide myself. All right, I managed to use my 8mm socket to get this bolt somewhat loose, and now I'm able to get it out with my fingers, it feels like, at least. So I'm loosening it up. Ah, there it is. Okay, and that's what it looks like. That is an 8mm bolt that's holding that on there, and I don't know what those are. Some kind of thread lock, maybe plastic. I'm just gonna leave it there. Now this, oh boy, I hear clips. And a clip just fell, but I got it, and I'm not gonna drop it. Ah, thank God. Okay. So there we go. That is out. You can actually see under here these two bolts. We got that one and that one there, and they're both Phillips heads. So let's get those out. We're gonna use our 1/4" driver with a bit, and hopefully that works, and hopefully I don't lose that. Okay, well, at least I can reach these at the right angle now, so that's good. Okay, that's broken free. Let's break this one free. Kind of weird doing this with a right angle situation, but there's not enough room to do it any other way, so this is how we're gonna do it. You guys can see I'm just using my hand, now that I've broken them free, to get the screws out fully. I'll do that with that one and the one over on the other side. Yay, that's one. Let's get that next one. Oh, yikes. And that just went somewhere in that abyss. That's good. All right, we've got the front ones off, and as you can see, that moves freely. So now we got to get the two that are back here, and that's going to be interesting. Let's see if we can even see them from here. Oh boy, yeah, there's a duct right there in the way. So this is gonna be really neat to try and figure out. I'm starting to get this one out, but it's kind of separating here. And it looks like this one will just come out. Oh, and I'm breaking it. So it was already broken. Luckily, I'm not gonna worry too much. But there goes that piece. And this piece now, we can actually see the screws. There's two screws, one on each side, and those are the ones I need to access so I can get this off, although I could just break it off, but I don't know. I feel like I should figure out how to access those, because I'm going to need to access them to get the new ones on, and there's going to be something here in the way, so that's going to be interesting to figure out. You can see I've gotten my flexible screwdriver extension here, and I've got that on there, so I'm going to be able to pull this off. So let's get that. Yay, you can tell that came off. And we got the other side in, so let's... Okay, we got that. Yay. Whew, that is not easy to access, guys, but it is possible, because there's the top piece and there's the two clips. Now we've got to, as we did before, move these clips over to the new one. Go. Clips are on the new vent. Now this guy's going to go back on there like that, but before we put that on, I'm going to get this thing in here onto this screw because that's the hardest one to reach, so that it's ready to tighten once I have this panel on. Now this part was kind of hard because this vent is right, and I mean right, in the way. I can get this right onto the screw head just like that, and then position this so that now I can tighten this. So let's get this on here like that, and there like that, and this positioned like this so that I can screw this in. Oh, okay. Yes. Oh, well, okay, I sort of got it on there, but not all the way. So now we're in a bad position because now I can't see what's going on. Oh man, this is not good. That was almost on there too. Shoot. Okay. Well, this is not going as intended. Oh, well, I finally got this on. And the back is on nice and solid. And the way I did it was by using this screwdriver and going under here, cutting in real quick. There's a Phillips head here and a Phillips head here for this fuse box. And I disconnected it so I could lower this a little bit, and that actually gave me a few more millimeters here so that I could drop the air duct inside here. As you can see, when it comes down, it hits that. So that gives us a little more room. And I stuck this stubby in here, like so, to hold that up so you can see. Here's what the vent looks like when it's lifted. When it's closed, you can't see anything. So you have to lift that vent to be able to see and access those screws. And I was barely able to get enough angle on it to be able to spin this one. And with this one, I went up through the side with this contraption here and was able to get just enough angle to get this spun on and tight. So the hardest part here is over, and our new vent is in its home, and I am so happy about that. Oh, now that we figured that out, we'll go ahead and connect this duct. Okay, you can see we now have our air duct connected with the vent. Now we need to reconnect this fuse box. Stripped it. Oh man, that was close. Oh, this is not an easy job, guys. This is actually pretty dang tough. All right, so that's the original screw, and honestly, it's way too long. It was tight right about there, and I had a lot of extra before I stripped it out. So we got rid of that. We got these two that are pretty much the same diameter, but a little bit shorter in length. I think these are gonna hold that on just fine. Let's get them in there. Yeah, these screws are plenty long. There we go. It's on there plenty tight. One more right here, and we are done with this. Oh, well, now we got to put the rest of it back together, but we're done with, honestly, the hardest parts. There we go. She's threaded. That's it. We did it. We did it, guys. Whew. That is a new AC vent on both sides now. Holy moly. Oh, look at that. Heck yes. Oh, this is great. Now the car looks so clean inside. We got a new vent over there and a new vent over here. So let's button everything back up and we will be done with this project. I found out where these clips go. They just slide into these side panels right here. So there's one that needs to go here. Like, come on, guy. that. There we go. And now both of our clips are back in place, and this panel is ready to go back in like so. Bing, bada boom. Of course, we've got our 8mm bolt that needs to go back in there, so I'm just going to do that somehow. Using my mirror here, you can see the fastener has been started. I use 2 fingers to feel around and feel the shape of that, and then I use those 2 fingers to thread that screw. Finally got the ratchet and the socket on there. Now I'm able, oh, I just lost it. All right, there it goes. There's a very particular angle it needs to go at, and if it's not in this angle, it will not work, but we're almost there. Oh yeah, she's on there, dude. Okay, this just goes in here like this. It should go in there nice and easy. There we go. Yes. We need to put these weird pole things in here, these guys. And I believe they go a little bit something like this. Yes. Okay, I believe that's one. Now I have to put this on here like this, and then this on here like this. Kind of tricky, this little fidget. Okay, this pole here hooks in the black metal flat bracket back there, and I'm not going to be able to show you probably because it just is too far back there. And as you can see, there's 2 holes here where this next gold bracket guy will go, so let's get that on there. I've been fighting for, I kid you not, probably like 20 minutes to get this back together, but I finally have, and I finally got it started, and it hooked into something back there. And oh, getting that on there was a pain, but there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Gotta get a close-up for this. This is a moment to celebrate. This car is almost done. Let's just pop that guy back on there. And boom. Just like that. I say just like that, but that was not easy. But totally worth it, because now this car's interior is all in one piece. So stoked. I am ready to go to sleep. It's the next day and I'm here with the G, and I'm living the G life because my interior is now in nearly mint condition. And if you guys like this shirt, you can actually buy it at my web store. Link in the description below. All of these old broken pieces have completely been replaced with good new parts. Thankfully, I can say goodbye to those, and we are now getting to enjoy this. Now, these were $50 a piece on AliExpress, and I half expected them either not to fit or to not look stock, but these work great. And they look great, they look stock, and they fit perfectly. So for once, the aftermarket parts are actually good, and I highly recommend these. Just look at that fitment. That is pretty dang good. If you guys didn't know these were not stock, you never would know, because they look exactly like the originals. So stoked on how this turned out. I am so glad this job is done, and not just because my car looks so much better, but because it was a huge pain. Getting to some of these fasteners seemed nearly impossible, and without tools like this flexible extension and a good headlamp, I'm pretty sure it would have been impossible. I'm guessing that these vents went on at the factory with the dash out, and I suspect that they were never meant to be removed without removing the entire dash. That said, we did get it done. We didn't have to remove the dash, and all of the fasteners are where they're supposed to be, and we didn't break anything in the process. I hope this video helped you guys replace the side vents on your G-Wagon. If it did, please give this video a like, and if you guys like content like this on cars like this, that with every little bit of work I put into it keep getting better and better, please subscribe to my channel. Peace out and rock on.